Hello. I am sorry for being late, but I am here. I am ready to love you. I am ready to motivate you. I am ready to ignite all of your love, curiosity, and help you to love deeper, live happier, and become more spiritual sovereign beings. So welcome, everyone. I thank you to today. Today we are going to be diving deep into depression, talking about depression, how to overcome depression, finding tools for depression. So I welcome you. Please let me know who is here. Let me know who's here, where you are from, if you are new here, if you have been with me before, and allow me to love on you. All right. Let's see who's here. Hello, Mike. Hello. Who else is here? Let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are new. We'll wait a couple minutes and then we will begin. Hello, Pat. Hello. How is everyone's day going? How is everyone feeling? How are your emotions? Hi, Pat. Pat, are you new here? Hello, Katie. Tired? Yes, I am right there with you, Katie. I attempted to take a nap right before this meditation, and a nap did not work. I drop in from time to time. Beautiful. Well, welcome. If you are new, please make sure to follow. I am tired too, Katie, and I feel like that's the new moon energy. Yesterday was a new moon, so energies are just starting. We are becoming renewed. We are becoming refreshed. And a lot of times that comes with a little bit of exhaustion, a little bit of tiredness. And let's be honest, sometimes it comes with a little bit of depression, which is what we will be talking about today. So we'll wait a couple more minutes for people to come in, and then we will join hands, and then we will have a little bit of a discussion, and then a meditation. Hello, Melinda. Hello, anyone that is here and I haven't said hello to. I only can say hello to the little pictures I see at the bottom. So how is everyone else feeling today? If you are new, my name is Genna Rose Giannetti. I am a meditation and spiritual teacher and a women empowerment and love coach. I help spiritual seekers to love deeper, live happier, and transform their trauma and transition. I work with a lot of transforming trauma, healing, and like I had stated before, today we are talking about tools for depression. So, I am going to take a little drink of water, and then I am going to invite everyone to close their eyes in a minute, and we're just going to join hands for just a moment. I always start my lives with having us all connect in love and in unity. I feel it's a beautiful thing to begin and help us to all connect together. Because at the root, we are not separate, but we are together. We are one. We are one soul and many lives. Who else is here? All right. So I'm going to invite you to just for a second close down those beautiful eyes and start to shut off the world around you. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. Start to find the connection between your inhale and your exhale. Start to relax your mind, relax your body, relax your soul, and relax your spirit. And just start to feel at ease with yourself. And then start to bring in and imagine a beautiful white crystalline light starting from the crown of your head and moving down to the soles of your feet. And allow this light to expand your whole entire being and body, healing you, transforming you, and connecting you to the many dimensions, spirit, and earthly realms. And then start to imagine in your third eye, your pineal gland, the spot right between your eyebrows. Start to imagine all of us that is here right now, completely connected. See us all gathering together right now in a beautiful circle. And start to leave a little gap in the circle for all of those that may attend after we have opened up the circle, that they may come and join into the circle. And start to reach your beautiful hands out. And imagine yourself grabbing hands with everybody that's here right now. And take a moment to feel this energy in your hands. Feel the connection. Feel the unity. And then start to send the light that you anchored into your own body out to everybody in the circle. Sending the light out to everyone to the right of you. And sending it to everyone to the left of you. And filling this whole circle up with light. And activating the intention that this light will heal any depression, heal any sadness, transform any pain, transform any illness, and allow this light to remind us of how supported we are, how connected we are, and feel the support from one another in this circle. Start to feel the gathering of all of us simply coming together in love, in light, and in unity. And feel free to come back to this circle throughout our time together and remind yourself that you are not alone, but you are surrounded by other beautiful beings that are ready to help you as your ascension on this planet. Help you through all of your emotions, your feelings. And take a deep breath in, thanking everyone for coming. And breathing out, sending gratitude out to the circle. And then simply opening up your beautiful eyes and coming back to this space with everybody. Smiling. You can choose for the remainder of this time to have and see all of us holding hands, or you can just sit in your own individual sovereignty and space. So welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. Please let me know that you are here. Let me know your name. Let me know where you are tuning in from. Hello from Dallas. Hello, Kachan. Nice to meet you. Hello, Monica. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Kara. Hello, Mike. Hello, Karina. Hello, anyone else that is here right now that I can't see you. Hello, Faye. Welcome. Welcome, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful souls. For all that do not know me, who is new here, please let me know that you are new. My name is Genna Rose Giannetti. I am a spiritual and meditation teacher and a love and women empowerment coach. And I help people to transform their trauma, move throughout their life, love deeper, heal more, and live more happy, sovereign, spiritual, enlightened lives. So I welcome you today. If you're new, please make sure to click that follow button. I go live Monday through Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I just welcome you guys today. So welcome. So today we are going to be talking about depression. That evil word that everyone thinks. In my mind, I think it's a beautiful word. So let me know. Please participate in the chat with me. I am awakening my computer right now, so I'll have music for us. But please let me know in the chat anyone who feels that they have suffered from this feeling of depression. Please let me know your experience. Thank you for that love. I'm going into that taboo subject that no one wants to talk about. Depression. Me, yes, Katie. Who else has suffered with depression? Dana. Hello, Radmore. Hello, Dana. Hello, Margot, not Margot. Yes, and my girls. Yes, Kara. Yeah. So how do you guys define, if I was to ask you guys, how do you define sadness versus depression? How do you differentiate the two? Sadness and depression. Let me know. Actually, a psychic reader called it out. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. How do you define depression and sadness? What's the difference? Depression seems like a state, and sadness is more of a temporary feeling. Yes. Yes. True. Anyone else? So I am going to say something that most people, most spiritual teachers may or may not acknowledge. So I invite you guys to please take what resonates and please leave what doesn't. So from my experience, I feel like depression is just as natural of a state as happiness, joy, or peace. I feel like so often every single one of us, we're all reaching for higher vibrational feelings, higher vibrational thoughts. We're all reaching for happiness, joy, excitement, peace. I say these words of happiness, joy, peace, and I assume that everyone feels that flittering in their chest. It's something that we're all searching for. And happiness, joy, and peace are what we all assume is the path of enlightenment. We never hear anyone say, oh, I want to be depressed. No one ever says that. But this feeling of depression is also a gift. And I feel like depression is just as natural and normal of a state of being as happiness is. Because what depression means to me is, if you take the word depression, the word pression is found in depression. So depression is a lot of pressure that you are putting on yourself. A lot of pressure that the world is putting on you. And what you need to do is depression. You need to literally depression. You need to take out the pressure. And you can visualize this like a tire on your car, and there's too much pressure on the tire. And you have to open up the knob, and you have to let a little bit of pressure out because your tires are too pressurized. And this feeling of this feeling of depression symbolizes aliveness. It means that you are alive. It means that you are here. It means that you are hoping and wishing and loving and reaching for greatness. For me, when depression hits, it's a way of the universe, God, the Lord, telling us to move into another direction. And we can find joy in the depression. It's not easy, it's hard, but it's natural and normal. You know, we all are going through this grand time of awakening. You see everything that's happening in the news. If you watch the news, I'm going to bet your bottom dollar that you're depressed. Because you can't watch the news and be happy. Every time you turn on the news, you're hearing about how COVID is taking over the world and killing people. You're hearing about children going missing. You're hearing about, people being raped. You're hearing about people being killed. And what does it do when you see these things, when you experience these things? It brings you depression. And what depression is empathy. It's empathy. Because I'm sure we can all agree that if any of us watch the news and we don't feel affected by the news, we don't feel, the feelings of the collective consciousness, then we assume something is wrong. And yes, I believe with every core of my being that joy and happiness and love is and should be something to always reach for. But we can't sustain the feeling of happiness. We can't sustain the forever feeling of peace because we get into these vibrations of depression, of sadness, of anger, of anxiety, of stress, of fear. And what these negative feelings tell us is what we don't want. And when we know what we don't want, we then know more clearly what we do want, and we can reach for more. So if we were always in a state of happiness, if we were always in a state of joy, then we wouldn't reach for any more. We would simply feel at peace. And of course, we all want to be at peace. We all want to feel that state of being, that state of homeness. I would imagine that when we all transition out of this earth plane, the idea of heaven would be that feeling of peace, of love, of joy, of happiness. But while we are here on earth, we get the gift of navigating the contrast. And in the contrast, there's a gift to help us to move towards more of what we want. And so, from my experience, when we are feeling depression, the very first thing we need to do is give ourselves the loving kindness. Give ourselves the loving kindness that we need during that time. Because so often when we're going through depression, we tend to be even harder on ourselves. We tend to be more mad at ourselves because we're depressed. When sometimes our depression is rational. Sometimes it's logical. If you just had someone who just passed away that you were close to, it's normal and it's natural for that sadness that you feel to linger on for an extended period of time. And so depression is extended sadness. And the fastest way to get out of depression is to depressurize. And the way that you depressurize is by letting go. Let go. Just like the tire example that I told you. If you have a tire and the tire has too much pressure, too much air in it, you let the pressure go. You let go. You surrender. Surrender into the feeling. Surrender into the moment. And when you surrender, when you let go, you start to let go of that pressure and you start to come back to your natural state. Also, gratitude. Gratitude is the second most beautiful tool that you can use when you're feeling depressed. Because the truth is, no matter how hard, no matter how bad things are around us, there's always 100% of the time, there's always something to be grateful for. Whether it's you simply laying in your bed at night and you feeling grateful that you have a mattress to lay on, you having a roof over your head, feeling gratitude that the birds are singing and that the birds are happy. If you are a parent and you're feeling like your life is falling apart, seeing your child smile is something to be grateful for. There's always something to be grateful for. And gratitude is the absolute highest vibration that you can reach for. I always tell my clients that if you can't meditate, reach for gratitude. And I'm telling you guys that right now. If you feel like you can't meditate, if you feel like your thoughts are flying around in your head, reach for gratitude. Because in gratitude, you can't think anything negative. You can only feel the beautiful feeling and sensations of joy. Let me know if this is resonating. I heard Jim Carrey say, and this is not my words, this is Jim Carrey's words, that depressed means, what did he say now? Oh my goodness, it was just on the tip of my head. Maybe it's not coming out because it's not my own words. Oh my goodness, what did he say? I was just listening to it today. Oh my goodness, it's not coming out. It was so good too. I don't know. It's not coming out right now. It's not coming out. I was listening to it today. So maybe because it wasn't my own words, but that is not coming out. But as I was saying, gratitude will help you to get you out of your depression. To simply be grateful for the things that are around you. And whenever something negative happens that depresses us, take that as gratitude, that was a sign from the universe, that wasn't in the highest alignment and the highest vibration for you. And I will be open and honest. I decided to do this topic today because I fell into a moment of sadness, of extreme sadness. I wouldn't say it was depression, but I did fall into a moment of extreme sadness today over finances, over money. And I am supposed to be getting an RV. And I was super excited. And I was going to take off in a month and take off to Sedona and live the nomad life in my RV. And I put my down payment down on the RV. And then they called me yesterday. And I thought it was perfect. It was a great price. I was comfortable with it. And then they called me yesterday and they said that when the mechanic checked it out, the transmission was blown on it. And so, I got sad and I thought, oh my goodness, like I really wanted this. And depression often happens when we're attached. When we become attached to something, we get depressed. So I felt this attachment to this RV, to this motorhome. I even named it. I named it Love. And so, the salesman called me back down today and he said, well, come look, we have a whole lot of other RVs. So I said, okay. So I went down there today and I looked at the motorhomes and I didn't find anything that I felt was in alignment with me. They were way overpriced, or if they were in the price range that I wanted to spend, then it wasn't. I thought it was clean. I thought it was dirty. I didn't think it was clean, or it just wasn't what I liked. So I left and I just felt this great feeling of sadness come over me. And what I did was what I'm telling you guys. I let go. I surrendered to the universe. I let go of my attachment. And then I just gave gratitude towards the universe, towards God. And I said, thank you. Thank you for not allowing me to have this RV, because maybe in having this RV, maybe the transmission would have broke when I was driving it, or maybe everything would have been fine and there wouldn't have been any mechanical problems on it, but I wouldn't have preferred it. I wouldn't have liked it. And so I started thinking about it in a way of this disappointment, the sadness that I felt was saving me from more sadness later on. It was saving me from moving towards something that I don't actually prefer. So I started to feel gratitude for the things that didn't work out. I started to feel gratitude for the depression, for the sadness. Because it's aliveness. It meant that I was alive. And me feeling this feeling of extreme sadness, I felt alive. I felt like I'm looking and I'm reaching for something so much bigger than you and me and the universe. It made me remind myself that I'm reaching for greatness. I'm reaching for a goal, that I'm alive. And without this feeling of depression or sadness, you wouldn't be alive. And I want to remind every single person that's here that there's mountains in this world, and there's also valleys. And the valleys in this world are no less gorgeous, no less beautiful than the mountains. And sometimes, even the valleys, the canyons, look at the Grand Canyon, even those can be the most beautiful sights. Because when someone has been through the greatest low points, the greatest high points will come up and rise. So I just want to motivate all of you guys by first saying that it is okay to not be okay. In this spiritual awakening that we are going through, we have this idea that we always need to be okay, that we always need to be happy. And, I will be honest, I may seem happy. And I like to think I'm happy most of the time. But I wouldn't say I'm a happy person. I'm a positive person. I reach for positivity. So even when I'm feeling the depression, even when I'm feeling the anxiety or the fear or anything like that, I'm not feeling the happy feeling, but I'm being positive that those feelings, those negative feelings, are coming from a positive point of view. So I'm going to remind you guys that you are not alone. You are not alone in your depression. There are millions of people around the world that struggle with depression, that struggle with sadness, that struggle with anger, with all of these. And that it is normal. And it is okay to not be okay. I wrote a status on my Instagram the other day that said it is okay to not be okay. It has to be okay for us to want to lay in bed all day if we feel the need to. It has to be okay for us not to do anything. It has to be okay for us to cry. It has to be okay for us to scream healthily. It has to be okay. Because if we don't feel our emotions now, if we don't feel the sadness, the depression, the anxiety, the anger, don't worry. It will just get bigger. If you don't attend to it now, it will manifest in your body, and it will manifest physically in your body. It will cause cancers, it will cause illness, it will cause COVID, it will cause physical elements on your body to alert you, to wake you up, so that you can then lay in bed all day, and you then can do nothing. So I am telling you, do not wait until you're so sick that you can't get out of bed to lay in bed all day if that's what you need. Trust your emotions. Trust your feelings. Your feelings, and I say this all the time. Anyone who has been with me, I say this all the time, so I apologize for repeating myself. But for those that haven't heard it, our feelings and our emotions are like little children. They are like little children that are demanding our attention. If any of us are a parent, you know that when your child wants something, it's going to ask and ask and ask and bug you until you are going batshit crazy. Because our feelings and our emotions are the same way. Depression is going to keep coming up and up and up, over and over and over and over again, until we attend to it, until we look at it, until we see it. And the best way to overcome depression is not by running away from it, but by looking it into the eyes and welcoming the depression into us and saying, it is okay that you are here. I honor you. I love you. I respect you. Now come into me and talk to me. Why are you depressed? Why do you feel this way? See our feelings like little children that are knocking on our door and saying, can I come in? Can I come in? And you have two choices. You can slam the door in their face and go back to whatever you were doing before. Or you can open the door and say, come on in. And walk them into the living room or the kitchen or wherever and sit them down and then say, okay, so why are you here? Why did you come over today? Hey, depression, why did you come today? What are you feeling? What are you thinking? And then you see it, you name it, you welcome it. And then you speak to it and you dialogue with it and you ask it why it has come to see you. And then you get to rationalize with it. After you ask it, hey, why are you depressed? And you hear them say, well, I wanted the strawberry ice cream and they didn't have strawberry ice cream, so I could only eat chocolate ice cream, so I'm depressed. Then you can start to rationalize, because our thoughts are very irrational. Our feelings can be very irrational. Children can be very irrational, right? Do you get the similarity here? Then once you allow it to speak, you can then look at the feelings, look at the emotion, look at the depression, like you're up here, and then start to calm it down like you would a child and say, I understand that you wanted, just like you would talk to a child. I understand that you wanted the strawberry ice cream, and I hear that they didn't have strawberry ice cream, and so that you had to eat chocolate ice cream, and I can understand why you're upset right now, but you know what? There's so much strawberry ice cream in the world. Do you know that we could go to the grocery store right now and I could buy you a whole gallon of strawberry ice cream and you can eat strawberry ice cream for a whole month? Did you know that? And then you would listen to the response, and they say, oh, really? I can eat strawberry ice cream whenever I want? And you say, yes. It sounds silly, but this is how our feelings and our thoughts feel. So then you listen to it and you dialogue with it. You talk with it. And then you let it go home. Then you walk the feeling like you would walk the child or walk the neighbor to the door and say, thank you for coming. Thank you for talking to me. Now I open the door and I have to go read a book now. I have to go grocery shopping. I have to cook dinner. And you watch that feeling walk out of your mind, walk out of your house, walk out of your body. And then you close the door after you've processed it, talked to it, named it, welcomed it, and felt it. And you then move on with your life. You don't sit in the depression. You feel the depression. You name the depression. You see the depression. But you don't live with the depression. You let the depression come into your house. But you don't give the depression a room in your house. Right? You let it come in. You let it come over. You feed it some coffee. You give it a biscuit. But you're not going to give the depression a room in your house. Or you're not going to let the depression sleep in your bed. Right? So treat our depression the same way. See it, acknowledge it, feel it, welcome it. Don't push it away. Allow it to be okay that you're feeling the way that you're feeling. Because the more that you resist the feeling, the more it's going to come back. Just like the more that you ignore the people knocking at your door, the more they're going to come back. Is this making sense? I'm going to read your guys' beautiful comments, and then we're going to do a meditation. Depression seems like a state. Sadness is more temporary. Yes, I agree, Genna. It flows cones and goes like happiness. Yes. The news is awful. Resonate. Gratitude, very important. I believe depression is legitimate, but I also believe that if you don't exercise, eat nutritious foods, get enough sleep, consume positive materials, surround yourself with support, then you aren't giving yourself a fighting chance. Yes, that's beautiful. That was not what I wanted to say that Jim Carrey said, but yes, Jim Carrey also said that. Yes, can relate, girl. Thanks for the Monica. Yes, I really love that quote. Thank you. Nice and wonderful quote. Damn, that's great analogy, Genna. But in the moment, I feel like we all just beat ourselves up when we have the depressed feeling. Yeah, we do. But we have to stop doing that. We have to stop, Dana. We have to stop beating ourselves up. We don't beat ourselves up when we're feeling happy. We don't beat ourselves up when we're feeling joy. Oh, damn you, happiness, you came again. No, we don't do that. So why do we do that for the depression? Why? It's a part of aliveness. It's a part of living. It's okay to be sad, people. It is okay. If someone dies and you love them, you're going to be sad. If you lost your job and you no longer have money to pay your bills, you're going to be sad. If your child gets bullied at school and you feel like you can't defend your child, you're going to be sad. If you look in the mirror and you don't like your body and you want to lose weight or eat healthier, and you feel like you can't lose the weight, and you feel like you have no more hope, you're going to be sad. It's okay to be sad, because sadness is the first step into a higher vibration. And you're not going to be depressed forever. You're not going to be sad forever. If you have a long history of depression, the reason that you have a long history of depression is because you're not feeling the depression. You're trying to suppress the feeling of depression. You're trying to push the feeling of depression away. I have a long line history of family members with depression. And I fall into depression at times. I'm human. But I don't live in depression. My mother, I love my mother more than anyone. My mother has been on antidepressants all of her life. I swear, since she's been 13 years old, she's been on antidepressants. And this is not anything against antidepressants. That's not what I'm saying. But my mother has been on antidepressants since she was a young girl, yet she still struggles with depression. And the reason that she's taking medication to not be depressed, and the reason is because in taking a medication is beautiful. A medication is great for short-term use to help with your vibration, to help to raise yourself. But when you take it for long states of being, you're pushing away the depression when what you need to do is feel the depression. Because your depression is sitting in your body somewhere. Your every single emotion, happiness, sadness, anger, anxiety, fear, all of it is sitting in our body. And we need to see it. We need to name it. We need to explore it. So if you are suffering with long-time depression, my advice for all of you is stop pushing it away. Stop closing the door on that neighbor that keeps knocking. Welcome that depression in. Take a week to lay in bed. Take a week to cry your eyes out. Take a week to be angry. Tell your husband, tell your kids, listen, I'm sitting in my depression today. I love you. It doesn't mean I don't love you, but I need to feel my emotions right now. I told my partner when we went to sleep last night, I told him, I said, Levi, I love you so much. I said, but I'm really sad right now. I'm really sad, and I really just need to sleep in. I've been working so hard that I haven't been able to process my emotions, and I just need a day to just sleep in and be sad. And he said, okay. And I woke up at 10 a.m. I can't remember the last time that I slept that late. But I gave my body, I gave my mind, I gave my soul, I gave my spirit the time it needed to process. And then today, I cried. And my crying and my tears were beautiful. And now, I am here with you guys right now. And there's no feeling in my body that feels sad. There's no feeling of negative emotion that I'm feeling in this moment. Other than the feeling that you guys may be sad. And that you guys may be struggling with depression. But I feel good now. I feel happy from my own perspective. Because I processed it. I allowed it to come. And then I allowed it to go. So I'm going to remind you. Allow it to come into your house. But don't allow it a bedroom to stay. Your gem, so-called recall authentic. Oh, and damn wise for your age. I don't know how old you are, but I'm 51. There is no age. It's an illusion. I think it's harder when the depression is related to low self-worth. That's what happens with my girls. When depressed, it's tied to that. I think it's harder to shake. Yeah, and Dana, I get that. I really, really understand that. But you know what? If you don't believe in your worthiness, then no one will. You know? If you go to the grocery store and you get a bottle of water, you can get a bottle of water for 50 cents and in a huge pack, right? you can then go to a restaurant and get the same bottle of water. And that bottle of water will be $2. You then go on an airplane and you get the same bottle of water, and that bottle of water is $5. Same bottle of water. But what's the difference? It's the environment that it's in. So if you're not feeling worthy, look at the environment around you. Look at the self-talk that you tell yourself. And remind yourself that only you get to define your worth, Dana, and everyone. You get to define your worth. No one else gets to define your worth. If you are perfectly comfortable and happy being a water bottle that's 50 cents, then yes, I celebrate your 50 cents. Woo! And if you are a water bottle and you want to be sold for $10, then woo! I celebrate the $10 worth of you. I celebrate your worthiness no matter what your value is. But you need to celebrate it. You need to be happy with it. So if you don't like the low worth, then raise the worth. Set your boundaries high. And feel your emotions. Feel the feelings of unworthiness. But don't allow the feelings of worthiness to stay. Don't give them a bedroom. I feel depression is deep in your tissues. I wish I could lay in bed for a week. Yeah, and you know what? Depression is also found in our ancestral lineage. But when you heal yourself, you heal your ancestors. All right, guys. I am ready to meditate. You guys ready? Culture often, yes, determines our feelings of self-worth, but often culture is stupid and shallow. Look at what's happening around us, Sam. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to meditate, and before we get into a meditation, I'm going to play the YouTube video of Jim Carrey today. I'm going to let you guys listen to it, that I heard about depression. It's only a minute long, and then we'll go into the meditation, because I can't remember what he said, but it was great. How old is Genna? Is that who you thought was 30? I'm close to there. I'm close to 30. All right, I'm going to play this YouTube, guys, of Jim Carrey. And then, I love you. Hey, age is just a number. If you want to be 30, Dana, you can be 30. Okay. And if anyone is interested in one-on-one coaching, please reach out to me. I would love to help and encourage all of you guys to tap into your greatness. Why is my internet not working? My internet's not working. So I will admit to you guys, I have a lot of great talents. One talent that I don't have greatness with is technology. Technology is not my talent. It is not working. I don't know why my Wi-Fi is not working. Yes. Oh my goodness, why is this happening? I wanted to play that Jim Carrey thing, but my internet's not working. Maybe it's not meant to be, guys. Oh, got it. Yeah. No, I didn't get it. Guys, never hire me to do your technology, okay? Alright, well, I'm going to just lead us into the meditation. And if for some reason the Wi-Fi decides to work for some reason later, then I'll play that. If you guys join my circle, Genna Rose Giannetti Love Lights, I will put that in there. I will put the link to this video. And no. I don't know why this isn't working. That's so bizarre, guys. Oh, wow. I trust the ebb and flow of life. Alright, guys. Well, I invite you to just start to close down your eyes. I'm going to play some music for the meditation. And just to remind you, I do record all of the audio and I do record all of the video. So I would do a little introduction at the beginning and then I would do a conclusion at the end. So do not leave at the end. Alright, guys, here we go. Let me know that you can hear the music. Sorry, guys. Alright, here we go. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. Welcome to today's meditation. I invite you to start to quiet your mind by simply sitting down, finding a spot where you will not be disturbed, and closing down your beautiful eyes. Starting to anchor in the breath, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Shutting down the day and coming back to this present moment. Breathing in love, joy, happiness. And let go of any stress, depression, and anxiety. And start to set the intention for today and today's meditation that you will heal yourself from any feelings of low vibration, any feelings of sadness, any feelings of depression. Start to set that intention. And start to call in any ancestors, any guides, any angels, and allow their healing light to heal you from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Breathing in and breathing out and melting into the light. Feeling your intention. And start to feel the layers of depression melting away. Resting your body, your soul, your mind. And start to imagine now a beautiful green light. Start to see yourself deep into the forest. See yourself deep into the grass. Grounding your beautiful bare feet into the ground, into the grass, into Mother Gaia. feeling the color of green on the tips of your toes and the soles of your feet. And looking up around you and see and picture the beautiful green forest. And notice the beautiful green color surrounding you, healing you. And start to call upon the trees, the grass, the forest to heal you deeper and deeper. Allow this healing color of green to heal every single part of your being, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And ask this beautiful green light, this beautiful green color, to merge with your being and feel this light from the trees, this light from the grass, starting to merge with your body and starting to penetrate this green color with the intention of healing you from depression, from anxiety, from stress, from fear, and remind you of the beautiful alignment of this universe, bringing you back to a state of balance, a state of health. And feel this beautiful green radiate from the trees and the ground, and start to merge with your crown chakra, lighting up your beautiful violet purple chakra with the color of green, activating healing, and seeing this green light moving down your crown, your head, allowing this green light to heal you of any negative thoughts, any mind chatter, any negative beliefs, any levels of consciousness that no longer serves your mind, and allowing this green light to bring you into higher states of consciousness. Allowing this green light to move down your eyes, healing your sight, your vision. Allowing this green light to penetrate your third eye and the beautiful indigo color, and allowing the green light to merge with your third eye, healing your spiritual vision and perceptions. Allowing this green light to melt through your whole entire face, your nose, your lips, your mouth, your ears, and allowing yourself to awaken to the beautiful sounds, allowing you to become more perception of the reality around you, and feeling this green light moving down your neck, moving through your throat chakra, moving this beautiful green light through the beautiful color of blue that your throat chakra radiates, healing your throat, healing your speech, healing your voice, and allowing you to tap into your authentic self, healing all of your physical, spiritual being. Moving this green light down your shoulders and allowing yourself to let go of anything that you're carrying. Allowing this green light to heal your arms. Allowing you to remind yourself of how strong you are. Allowing this green light to melt down your back. Letting go of what no longer serves you. And allowing you to have the strength to support all that you desire to carry. And moving this green light back into your beautiful green heart chakra. Allowing this green light to penetrate over your heart. Opening and expanding you back into the heart chakra. Back into alignment with love, with peace, with tranquility. Allowing your heart to guide you out of the depression of your mind, out of the fear that lies in the skin of your body. Allowing you to let go of the sadness that drips from your eyes, the anger that tightens your body, and allow your heart to guide you. And moving this green light down your stomach, down your solar plexus, merging with the beautiful yellow light of your solar plexus, and allowing this green light to melt away any excess energy that is no longer serving you. Allowing this green light to heal you deeper and deeper from any feelings of low self-worth. Allowing this green light to bring you into higher states of consciousness. And allowing this green light to move down your pelvis, down to your sacral chakra, merging with the beautiful orange light of your sacral chakra, healing you from any ancestral depression, any ancestral anxiety, any low vibrations, any illness, any sadness that came from your ancestors, past and future. And heal yourself, heal the family tree that you were born upon, and heal your children, allowing this green light to radiate all of you. And moving this green light down your legs, down your feet, healing the past and all of the past paths that you've taken that have led you into regret. Let go of the regret and live in this present moment, allowing your legs and feet to guide you along the path of your most allowance, and feeling this green light radiate all of your being, and merge this beautiful green light that you are back into this forest, and feel one with the healing of the forest. Feel one with the healing of the trees. I start to see the birds, the animals that have always been here in the forest, seeing them as your spirit guides that brought you back into the alignment of your true nature. Allow this green light to radiate out from you, out into the whole entire world. Seeing this green light wrapping itself around the whole entire world, into the earth underneath you, the earth around you, the earth above you, and forming a connection with all life and non-living things on this earth, allowing the green light to heal, transform, and transition you into a new reality. And breathe into this green light. And when you're ready, start to bring your attention and awareness back to your breath, thanking the trees, the forest, the green light, the angels, the guides, the animals, for helping you to heal, transcend, and transition. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Starting to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Opening up your beautiful eyes. Coming back into this space. Smiling back at me. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me know how you are feeling, what you experienced in the comments below. I thank each and every one of you for joining and taking the courageous bravery to transform your depression, your low vibration, and trusting the spirits in the forest, the spirit in the greenery, to heal you, transform you, and transition you into your new reality. I wish you a life filled with healed vibrations. I thank you for joining today. If anyone enjoyed this meditation, I invite you to leave a donation so I can continue to be the instrument that Source works through to help you and all others to heal their depression and their low vibration. I thank you. I love you. Placing your hands at your heart and bowing down with me. Namaste. For my soul recognizes your soul, that we are one soul in many bodies. Namaste, guys. I love you. All right, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. How is everyone feeling? What did everyone experience? Let me know in the comments below. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. I love you. And I want to play. I got my internet to work. I remembered what Jim Carrey said. Jim Carrey said that depressed means deep rest. And that when you are depressed, it means that you need a deep rest. So I'm going to play this real quick. It's 1 minute. And then we're going to go. Let me know that you guys can hear this, okay? All right, here we go. Wait a second. Okay, here we go. Let me know that you guys can hear this when it plays.
Jim Carrey the man, Jim Carrey the performer.
Okay, it's playing now.
Are you more comfortable as one or the other, or is that like, are they even mutually exclusive?
I don't exist. So,
Can you hear that?
They're all characters that I played, including Jim Carrey, including Joel Barish, including any of those things. They're all characters. You know, Jim Carrey was a less intentional character,
Right.
because I thought I was just building something that people would like, but it was a character, you know, so it's, you know, I played the guy that was free from concern so that people who watched me would be free from concern, you know, and then at a certain point you go like, okay, well, that's great, but, you know, it's like the one thing, like people talk about depression all the time, the difference between depression and sadness is just, you know, from happenstance, whatever happened or didn't happen for you, or, you know, grief or whatever it is. And depression is your body saying, fuck you, I don't want to be this character anymore. I don't want to hold up this avatar that you've created in the world. It's too much for me.
Right.
You know? And so a friend of mine who's a spiritual teacher has a really good take. His name is Jeff Foster, and he his take on it is that they should change, you know, you should think of the word of depressed as deep rest. Deep rest. Your body needs to be depressed. It needs deep rest from the character that you've been trying to play.
Right.
You know, the great and powerful Oz. I'm the great and powerful Oz. How dare you come near me? You know, kind of thing. And you're just the sweaty guy behind the curtain going. It's an amazing metaphor, you know, in that movie.
That's it. So, take Jim Carrey's advice. And when depressed, get some deep rest. Alright guys, well, a few service announcements before we leave. If anyone is interested in one-on-one coaching, if you are looking to get out of your depression, out of your low vibration, and get into happiness, joy, tranquility, then I welcome you to reach out to me for one-on-one coaching. Let me know that posted in the comments below. It is, and you can email me at Genna@GennaRoseGiannetti.com. Also, if you are a beautiful divine woman and you are looking for some support, some community, some love, I invite you to my Women Empowerment Group on Facebook, the Labyrinth Within Goddess Women Group. Also, if you are looking to heal past traumas, to heal past partnerships, to manifest the love of your life, to manifest the money that you desire. If you are feeling deep feelings of depression, and it feels like it's been like this for years, it may be due to the energy of a past partner that you were with. For us women, we are the receivers of energy, and we hold on to the energy of our past partners. And one way of releasing this energy is by giving back this energy, taking back our energy, and cutting the cords with past lovers. So in the course I've created, I welcome and I teach women how to do that. Also, I will give you guys a little secret, and that's if you join my Patreon, one of the tiers does have that course completely free for a lot cheaper option. And if you're interested in just supporting me, supporting my work, I have tiers that are as low as $5 a month that then go up for one-on-one coaching, meditations monthly, question and answer monthly, a community of other beautiful people looking to manifest the life of their dreams. Lots of yummy stuff. So check on my Patreon page for that. And very last, I have my circle here on Insight Timer. I welcome you guys to that as well. And that's Genna Rose Giannetti Lovelights. And if anyone is interested in leaving a donation, it is never expected, but always appreciated, so that I can continue to do my life's work, my passion, and my mission here on Earth. So I thank you guys. And let's just conclude by having us all join together by closing down your beautiful eyes, coming back to your own individual sovereignty, and imagining in your third eye all 137 of us are gathered together in a beautiful circle, and start to see all of us holding hands. See us all gathered in love and light and unity and completeness and healing. And feel the light of the circle. Feel this light healing us. See this light as big and as bright as the sun. And notice how you are not alone, but you are supported, and that everybody is here and they are on this journey with you together. Feel the love coming from the circle. And thank everyone for joining today. Thanking them for joining in your beautiful healing journey. When you are ready, let go of their hands. Place your hands at your chest. Bow down with me. And namaste. For my soul recognizes your soul, that we are all one soul in many bodies. Thank you guys for joining today. If you guys are new, please make sure to click the follow button. I go live Monday through Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have lots of meditations, and I love you guys. So I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye, guys. I love you. Have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And lastly, thank you for all the donations, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye, guys.